All right, so now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I would solve a story problem where I'm going to use the part total box that we have been working on. So it says right here that two pythons each laid a clutch of eggs. So python I know is like a snake, so they're showing that there's two snakes. It says there are 59 eggs in all. Ooh, I'm going to try to remember that. That's an important word. All right, it says one clutch had 36 eggs. So when we think of a clutch, that means like the total number of eggs that were laid all at once. Okay, so 59 eggs in all. One of them had 36. How many eggs were in the other clutch? Okay, so two pythons. So one python had 36, and I'm trying to figure out what's the other one. So I'm going to use this right here. I'm going to draw a picture of it just to help me remember. So two pythons. So here's one snake. Here's my other snake. And it says all together in all there are 59. So when you combine these, it should be 59. Okay. So what words told me that it was 59 total? That's right, in all, right? So that's all of the eggs. Okay, now it says one had 36. So I'm going to label this one had 36 eggs. Okay, but this one, we don't know what the other snake had. It wants to know how many eggs does it have. So I'm going to put a question mark here. Okay, so this is one way that I could solve this, right, by drawing pictures. And this is really good to kind of help visualize what's going on in the story. Now, to help us kind of figure out if I'm supposed to add or subtract, right, it says here, well, I'm not really sure. So we're going to use our part total box. Okay, and this is going to help us know if we're supposed to subtract or if we're supposed to add. Okay, so I'm going to use these words up here that I saw to help me fill it in here. So there was something I said that was important, right? That in all. But it doesn't say in all here. I don't see somewhere it says total or part, right? So how am I going to know? Well, when I said the part total, the other way I like to think about that is in all total, right? In all total. So I know that in all means total. And so right here in the total box, that's my large number. That's going to be my big number. And I said big number goes in the big box. So I'm going to put 59 right here in the total. Okay, so I wonder, what am I going to put here in the part? Let's see, I think you're right. So I'm going to put 36. I know that 36 is one of the snake's clutches. I don't know the other one. So that's where I'm going to put a question mark. Now, I remember from earlier that if I know the total and I know one of the parts, I'm supposed to do something. Am I supposed to add or am I supposed to subtract? What do you think? That's right. If I know the total and I know one of the parts, my hand makes that subtraction symbol, that difference, right? I see on the line right here, right? So I'm going to be doing 59 minus 36. So I know I'm supposed to subtract. Great. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and actually solve that now. So 59 minus 36. Now we've been focusing on how to add and subtract, so this is something I'm going to go quickly through because I think we should already know this, but doing this in the story problems, this is where it's a little bit tricky. So we really want to decide, am I adding or subtracting? That is going to be our focus for today, okay? And then solving it, we should be able to do that. So I still want you to do this, but this is really, right here, doing this part, that's my big focus for us today. So I'm going to go ahead and solve. So 9 minus 6, so I'm going to count it from 6, so 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to be 3. And then 5 minus 3, we count it from 3. So 3, 4, 5. So that's 2. So my answer is 23 eggs. Now, how can I check myself to make sure that my answer 23, that makes sense? Well, I can use the part and I can add them up and see if it equals the total. So let's add 23 plus 36. Let's see, does it equal the in all? 3 plus 6, that's 9. 2 plus 3, that's 5. Does it equal 59? Yes, it does. So I know my answer makes sense. Okay? Don't forget to use the part total to help you decide, am I supposed to add or am I supposed to subtract?